Welcome to Templeway Online. Every now and then my mum asks me to help her declutter her house. And that's fine by me because there's nothing I enjoy more than throwing away other people's belongings. And so we'll start decluttering. We'll go through a section of books, or we'll go through items of clothes. That's all right. We'll go through items of clothing, and my default is just to throw them away. But inevitably we'll come to an item of clothing, or we'll come to a book, or we'll come to a perfume, and I'll say, yep, we can definitely throw this away. And my mum will say, no, we can't. And I'll say, why? And she'll say, because it was a gift. Now, in my mind, I straight away think to myself, yes, that means it belongs to you. That means the gift giver has given you a gift, and now you get to choose what you want to do with it. And in fact, if I was the person who gave you that gift, and all that gift was doing was cluttering your house, I would be happy for you to throw it away. So let's rewind. At the beginning of this whole thing, this whole planet, on the seventh day of this planet's existence, God created a gift for us. He sanctified that day, which means that basically he set it apart. He made it holy. He said, this is a Sabbath. This is the day for you, humanity, to enjoy. This is a day of rest. This is a day of worship. And throughout history, what we've seen is that this gift that has been given to us has been manipulated by us, by others. In fact, there's a story in the Bible where Jesus is actually talking to some Pharisees. They're the religious leaders of the time, and they're talking about the Sabbath, this gift. And they have taken exception to him because he's chosen to do good on this day. In fact, the text tells us that he has chosen to heal someone on that day. And the religious leaders of that time, they're in uproar, because as far as they're concerned, the Sabbath, which was meant to be a gift, is meant to be observed, is meant to be kept in a certain way. And so, as they've attached more and more rules and regulations and do's and don'ts, this thing that was a gift has actually become a curse. Imagine I bought you a Porsche. The first thing you're going to think is, Luke, I really wanted a Tesla. But that aside, let's say I bought you a Porsche, brand new Porsche. I gave you unlimited petrol for that Porsche. I taught you to drive and everything like that. You've got your driver's license, blah, 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 blah. You are ready to go. And I parked the Porsche outside of your house. And it's yours, no strings attached. Just enjoy it. Now, what if every day, rather than drive that Porsche, you decided that you were going to go out there, you were going to sit in that Porsche, and you were going to do your number twos and your number ones in that Porsche. I know, it's a graphic picture, but just bear with me for a second. So every day you go out into this Porsche, and every day, rather than using your lovely throne inside the house, you decide to use this Porsche as your throne. And you just do your number twos all over it, your number ones all over it. You just really go to town on it. And every day you do this, months, years, you never drive it. You never enjoy it. You never put the roof down. Yeah, it's a convertible Porsche. You just use it as your toilet. And I come to see you a few years later, and I'm like, hey, and I look and I see the Porsche is there, and it doesn't look in that good a shape. And I just think to myself, how do you think I feel? I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't feel anyway, because the reality is I gave you a gift. I gave you this Porsche to enjoy. The only thing I would feel is sorry for you that you didn't enjoy it to its full potential. But to give you a gift and then to demand how you actually use that gift, how you actually enjoy that gift, that's not my duty. I've given you the gift. I've given you something great. If you choose to take advantage of it, if you choose not to enjoy it, that's your loss. So, the biblical Sabbath between sunset Friday and sunset Saturday, a 24-hour period that God gave us as a gift to enjoy and to rest on, to rest from our work. And the funny thing is, when we actually choose to enjoy this gift, it does have wider implications. For example, you're actually making a statement to the world when you choose to observe this time. You see, many people around you, many people in your circles, many people who you know, may believe that the way to achieve more success or more wealth is to work harder. But actually what this 24-hour period says is that no. The success and the dreams and everything that we hope to achieve is tied up in the fact that we observe this day given to us by God. What it says to the world is that we believe in a creator who has given us this day. What it says to the world is that it's not about how fast you spin your wheels, but actually it's about who gave you those wheels in the first place. This is the beauty of taking this 24-hour period seriously. And like any weightlifter will tell you, it's in the rest periods, it's the time between lifting the weights that your muscles actually grow. And that's just the same for our spiritual muscles. When we take time out to rest, that is where the growth can happen. So, enjoy Sabbath.